So it seems like they trotted out all of the medical experts on the Sunday shows today to talk about the horrible mistakes that Americans made on Thanksgiving. And well, one of those so-called experts was Dr. Deborah Birx. Now, she doesn't really get talked about as much as Fauci, but a statement that she made today when she was on Deface the Nation, this got my attention, and I wanted to address this because, Fauci made his rounds too, but what Birx said here about Americans who dared to celebrate Thanksgiving, that they gathered with family, that they should just assume that they are now infected with corona. She says, it's okay to admit that you made a mistake. She said many Americans made mistakes this past Thanksgiving weekend, and you should assume that you are now infected with corona. And if you are on the younger side of things, well, you should go and get yourself tested within 5 to 10 days. Let me say this. Some of my family I hadn't seen in nearly a year. So this doctor is going to tell me that me celebrating with my family was a mistake. It was a mistake to meet them on Thanksgiving. It was a mistake to celebrate with them on the Thanksgiving holiday. Who are you, Dr. Birx? Who are you to tell me or any other American what's a mistake? What's a mistake is the fact that you are a part of this White House task force, being a so-called expert, giving us your opinion, giving us the so-called data every single day, when we know it's just all a bunch of bull. We know that. You're nothing. You're a joke just like Fauci is. And Americans are sick of you, and they're sick of Fauci trying to run our lives. Tell us, meeting with your family is a mistake. You're infected with corona. No, we're not infected with corona. Your mind is infected with liberalism. See, that's what they don't talk about enough of. We need to talk about slowing the spread of liberalism, slowing the spread of the deceit, the lies, and the deception that you, Fauci, and all your little medical professionals spread in your field because we're sick and tired of it. We're done with it. Enough is enough when it comes to the lies that you spew each and every single day, scaring Americans that are actually naive enough to believe you. Sadly enough, there's a large number of them that are. They'll buy into everything that you say. Every single thing. Now, she also took aim at what she called the freedom-loving mayors and governors who don't have harsh restrictions in place for corona, like the Andrew Cuomos of the world and the Gavin Newsoms and the Gretchen Whitmers, the Phil Murphys, governors like that have pretty much locked down their entire states at this point. She said that, well, if you live in one of these freedom states where your governors or mayors are not implementing the appropriate action and restrictions, well, then you need to restrict yourself. If indoor dining, if gathering is okay to gather indoors wherever you live, well, you need to restrict yourself. You need to be responsible and just not bring yourself into those places. Because if you do, you are contributing to the rising number of cases. That as we get closer to Christmas, the more you Americans dare to meet with your families, you're going to make those numbers go way up. And for those of you that think a vaccine is going to all of a sudden make these so-called medical experts, these doctors, these mayors, governors change their mind about restrictions, you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. You'll be locked down even still. Despite vaccine, no vaccine, they're going to keep you locked down until they can't breathe anymore. As long as there's breath in their lungs, they're going to lock you down. For those who don't take vaccines, they're going to deem those ones, the dangerous ones. They're going to say they're ruining it for all of you. You know how they already have you policing each other right now, reporting people who aren't wearing masks, reporting people who have too many people gathered at their house if they're breaking restrictions. For those people that don't get vaccines, they're going to blame those people for why you still don't have your freedom back. Time to wake up, ladies and gentlemen, to what it is that's going on out here. Dr. Birx, Dr. Fauci, all the rest of them are a bunch of frauds. They're a bunch of liars. Don't buy into what they're saying. Don't try to have them tell you that what you're doing is wrong, that you made a mistake. Why don't you go well, be careful with what I say. A mistake. That's what they think of you. They think you're a mistake. Gathering with your family. They want you to be isolated. That's what they want from you. Compliance. The culture of compliance. Submit to their authority, their medical authority, or face the consequences. That's the message. Question is, what do you do with that? I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you. And I'll talk with you soon.